Cancel.
Schweezy.
Here we go. Last question. Here we go. Let's do it. Why won't minimum wage match living expensive? I get paid minimum wage and I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I have to budget like crazy or I'll starve and be homeless and have to share a room with someone I heavily hate because there is nowhere else financially to go. Why does minimum wage never match up to the rent costs, grocery costs, etc.? The reason why minimum wage costs will never match like actual living expenses is because, drumroll please, or hope that's making it through, because they don't have to. I'm gonna be honest with you, the fact that we have a minimum wage in the United States right now is incredible. I mean, thinking about like back forever ago where like the minimum wage was the minimum wage someone had to pay you and you can make a living. Like I remember I had to teach story time, but like I had my composition 2 professor in college. She was old. She was old as hell, which like it's not a problem. It's not a problem to be old as hell. Anyways, though, she like taught a class and like, back when I was a kid, I turned 16 and I was like, maybe I should get my own job and get my own place. Maybe I'll just like work fast food or something like that. I'm like, you're thinking I'm going to work fast food and get my own place? I'm like, you can work fast food and be homeless. That'd be a great option. But then, yeah, inflation rises because inflation happens because rich people want to make more money, and that's the only way they think they'll have. Like, well, if I raise my prices, I'll make more money. So they do that, but then they don't raise the minimum wage because the minimum wage is a law that like we have to pay at least this much, And so, and honestly though, ask a lot of places, they'd pay you less. If they could, they'd pay you so much less than minimum wage. It's crazy how much they would be like, yeah, we're going to pay you a minimum wage. And if you don't like that, just be happy there's a law that requires you to pay that. Because if we didn't, you'd pay a lot less. And it would not be livable. Like, the minimum wage is that. Why the minimum wage is so low is because there's a reason for that. Because if you're an employer, it makes economic sense to be paying people the least amount of money as possible to do an extraordinary amount of work for you. And the extra money gets into your pocket because if you pay them less, that means you get paid more. But if you pay them more, that means you get paid less. It's just standard economics for that. But yeah, dude, companies it'd be surprised. Like, I think for the most part, I think McDonald's is one of the better. They typically try to start people off a lot higher than minimum wage. I think a lot of them at least do start 10, which is not a livable wage. Just like, $10, but then you go like $7 to like $7.25 in Tennessee. I'm like, yeah, that's not bad, You know what I'm saying? But like, you still can't afford rent in Tennessee with that,
That's rough, buddy.
Anyways, though, the reason why minimum wage is so low is because companies are trying to pay you as little as much as possible for the maximum amount of work, because that's how they make more money. And we live in a fucking society, and it fucking sucks. And life fucking sucks. And a Simple Plan was right. Every Simple Plan song that has ever been written was right, and we are wrong. And I'm the one who messed up on that. I'm sorry, everyone. I should have paid attention to Simple Plan. I'm sorry. So,
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Hey there, you just checked out a highlight from Cancel Schweezy. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you learned something and that you are now a smarter individual. Just so you know, we have full episodes and other many, many highlights available now. Click here for the next best thing that you can go check out as well. And make sure you press that subscribe button and press that notification bell. That way you get updated anytime we make a new post or anytime that we make a new highlight or full episode. So thank you. Honk if you love butt drugs, and stay awesome.